Good morning. Sorry about the scary Mary look, but as it's pitch black, there's not a lot I can do. We've walked literally 5 minutes from the campsite. When the sun comes up, I'll show you what we're shooting. But for the time being, oh, my light is blinding me. I'll turn you around. You can hear the water. We're right at the edge of the ocean. And this is a minimal shot. We're hoping for some colour. It's 4:15, by the way. Oh, 4 hours sleep again. Oh. So I'll catch up with you when it's daylight. Bye. Oh, well, I'm still in the dark and I haven't got my light on. And it is, 25 to 5, maybe? It's beautifully mild again. It's glorious. And the sky is colouring up quite nicely over there. We have a little bit of high-level cloud. There's this bit of a bank of cloud coming through there, but as the sun is breaking through, it's lighting that bit up. So there is hope that it is going to light this lot up. And you may have guessed, the bridge to nowhere. Somewhere I've wanted to shoot ever since I first saw a photo of it. It's really difficult, I'm finding, to be original, so I'm not even trying. I like this place. And it is bizarre. Well, for those of you who don't know, when the sea goes out, and the tide goes out, there's a river that runs from up here out into the sea, and it becomes part of the sea when the tide comes in. Hence you need a bridge to get from here, where I'm stood, to the other side, which becomes a beach when the tide goes out. Fabulous place. We're in the wrong place for sunrise here. If we were over there, wherever over there is, we'd be getting some lovely colour about it. Well, if the mountain won't come to Mohammed, let Mohammed go to the mountain. Beautiful sunrise coming up there. I've just wandered probably where I shouldn't have done, all the way around to the end of the spit of land that we can see from the other side where the bridge is. And I've found this beautiful little bay. We've got the waves crashing in. We've got a spit of land out there. There's a couple of little rocks there. It's a very blur sort of composition. I've just tried to include a little bit of the curve with the waves crashing in. And that's it. Hopefully you're going to get some of the reflection of the sunrise on the water. I've turned the polarizer off and we'll see what happens, but that's coming up beautifully. And I've had my morning constitutional as well, so not a bad morning. Well, that's the scene. I'm hoping you can hear because it's quite breezy up here. So the composition you can see is basically what I'm showing you here. We have the curve coming round to the jut of land, some colour in the sky. There's a few rocks here, and then we're getting the reflection in the water. Now, that's the last image I got, which is kind of looking really blown out. I'm quite liking that. I'm trying really hard to not do such a long exposure. I've only got the polarizer on, which I think I might just take off and pop on an ND grad and leave it at that. Yeah, by taking the polarizer off and just popping in a 0.6 hard grad, I'm zoomed right out. I'm at 17mm in the 17 to 55 lens. I'm just managing to get a bit of dragging. I'm down to about 2.5 seconds, I believe. Let me have a look. Yeah, 2.5 seconds, ISO 100 and F13. That's just giving me a little bit of dragging as the waves are coming back off the shore. And getting some gorgeous, well, I was getting some gorgeous reflected light from the sunrise. You can see that little globe there. That's the sun coming up. So I'm just firing off shots now. The sun is going to disappear very, very quickly behind that bank of cloud. And it's just a case of timing it so the waves coming in, every now and then you get a gap where the waves are going out, like there, and you get some dragging before the next wave comes in. Yeah, quite liking that. I'll say it's not an award winner, but I do like it. What an absolutely wonderful morning. Whew. So anyway, Jack Lego, I think it's Jack Lego, it is Jack Lego from Ontario. Excuse me while I look at my phone, I'm just checking things. Sure, he says, yeah, he lives in Ontario. Hiya, Jack. He's sent in a beautiful image of Banff, Alberta. Now this is somewhere I'm looking at going, so it's really interesting to me. And it's just beautiful. Beautiful mountain in the background, snow peaks, snow-capped peak rather. A river leading you in at the base of the image towards that mountain. And we have a little bit of ice on either side of the river, and then some gorgeous yellow, I want to say yellow greenery, but that's not really right. Yellow grasses. It's beautifully moody. If I get to Canada and come back with something half as good as that, I will be well happy. So thank you very much, Jack. Absolutely wonderful image. Really appreciate you sending that in. Well, that was a really good morning. In fact, it's been a brilliant weekend. We seem to have timed it right with the weather. There's clouds and storms moving in this afternoon. So we're just going to grab an hour's kip. It's about 6:15. And then have some breakfast and then head on home. But yeah, definitely. And this location, the campsite we're on, is actually called Belhaven Bay. It's a really pleasant little spot. The pitches are spacious. There's a bit of space between everybody. And it's literally a 5-minute walk, if that, through there to the bridge. And you can hear the roar of the road in the distance. But even that's not enough to cause any great dramas. The birds are chirruping. And I got brave last night and I even put the roof up. So that's it from the weekend in Scotland. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. And I'll see you again next Sunday and we'll do it all again. Bye for now.